Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing wonderful today. As I'm pulling this, I have the tower coming out right now. Gosh, I don't even know where to begin, but my divine sorcery class starts tonight. Okay, it's 2 Mondays in a row. It's tonight at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So you guys are interested in doing divine sorcery, I work directly with your spirit team in a classroom Zoom setting. It's amazing. Okay. It is very next level, but lots of fun. Hi Lorena, how are you? Welcome. And today also starts my goddess school. So definitely be sure to sign up. It's not too late. I believe you can still get in. So yeah, be sure to check that out. I think there's so much really wonderful information in there, and it's all about empowering you and helping you to tap into your abilities. And it's a fully channeled course about what messages I've received around goddesses. Hey, Polly. What's up, girl? What's up? So, yeah, so this whole week, I mean, I remember my weekly energy reading was, I want to say it was hot and heavy and like to the death. That was the energies for this week. And man, I've been feeling that like hardcore. If you guys are interested in my weekly energy or weekly readings, you can go to my Patreon and support me for only $5 a month. But wow, I can't believe how intense these energies have been. I was attacked again last night with some kind of an energy weapon technology. They're doing this new thing where they shoot something into my right ear, and it's really painful. And I don't know what it is, if it's some kind of dust or it's like a nano dust or smart dust or something like that, but it's very painful. And then they do the energy weapon so that it's like, it almost feels like they attach some type of I want to say like it feels almost like a seal, like an engineered seal that they attach to your head. And it's like they entrap your energy field in their system. Obviously, these are very advanced technologies. All right, when I get messages on these technologies, it is, it's very techy and it's not, this is very advanced stuff. But it's like they entrap your energy field and then they're attacking it. Like it felt like they were attacking my stomach last night while I was sleeping and my ovaries. It just feels like they're frying me. And then on my head, I will get like high-pitched ringing noises that are so intense. And then on top of those attacks, they're talking in your ear to like make it even more intense. Like they're talking while they're doing it. So this is just some of the mind control tactics that they are doing. I want to thank you guys for reaching out to me and letting me know that Linda G just had an interview with someone who was talking about how they're doing mind control through the air. And it's real. It's very real. Would I believe it if I wasn't experiencing it? Probably. I don't know, because I'm pretty psychic, so I think I would definitely be tapped into the energy regardless. But, with my attacks, I feel like I'm just turning into like more of a detective with them. And because I have psychic abilities, I want to find out who's attacking me now. So I'm very vocal about asking questions at this point. So if you guys are victims of V2K, don't be afraid to ask questions, because I'm learning with this spybot technology that it like goes the same way. Oh my gosh, is my phone not plugged in? Hold on, let me just make sure my phone is plugged in some way. I don't want to lose battery right now. Okay, so I started to ask the questions. I think my charger's broken, so this might just cut out on us. I started to ask the questions last night. Well, okay, this was interesting. I just want to share with you guys the scenarios, okay? So they use the bots to communicate with you. Yeah, they're like smart dust bots. I found them and I have some of them in a little Ziploc bag. So that's how they're connecting to you, but they're also using ethereal devices where they're attaching them to your light bodies, okay? I have justice coming in around this, so that's positive. They do these scenarios through these bots, and this very well could be just mind control where they're programming the scenarios through bots, and then you think that it's actually like real humans. But I want to tell you, like, these bots are so like real sounding, and the reactions that they have to me are so on point that it feels like, I don't know, like it feels like they literally are real people. Okay, so one of the scenarios they dropped last night, they dropped a name in that scenario, and the name that they dropped was Eric Prince. Okay, that's who they dropped in my mind control scenario last night. Okay, and I was like, why are they dropping that name? Like, I think that's a weird name to just be randomly dropping. So they created like a scenario in my mind control that Eric Prince basically sold me. Okay, that was the scenario that they came up with last night. Okay, and this is like psychological warfare, and it's like my camera is just keeps cutting out. This is so frustrating right now. I think I know why everything is cutting out though. I think it's by design. I call an Archangel Michael right now to get me a clear camera right now, a clear camera to cut any interference right now. So I thought that was just odd that they were using his name as a scenario, like and saying that he sold me or something like that. Like, I thought that was just so odd for that to be in my scenario. And I was like, why are they saying that? Like, why are they mentioning his name? It is glitching and popping up here and there. Yeah, I'm tempted to just X out of this live because it feels like it's being intentionally sabotaged right now. I wonder why. You know, for me, it's like I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this because it just feels like I can't believe that this exists. But there are so many people that know it exists, all right? There's so many people out there that are experiencing this and have talked about this. And it's still under wraps. So I thought that was odd that they created this whole scenario around Eric Prince. Then it sounded as if they made it like he was actually on the line. They actually made it as if he was communicating with me. And they do this like a lot. Like, they do these different scenarios that feel like super intense and super in-depth. And then they continue to attack me like about an hour later with like an insane machine or whatever they were using on me. And so I was trying to figure out where this noise was coming from. I mean, it's so loud, it's like deafening, and then they're screaming in your ear, and it's all part of their like torture warfare. And I was like, where is this coming from? And I was getting another country last night. I was actually getting a country outside of the US that was attacking me. But then I kept asking more questions because that's what I feel like I have to do is just like keep asking questions. So I asked more questions and I was like, who hired you? I'm always like, who hired you? Where are you coming from? You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the info right now. And for some reason, I get a message every single time I ask. So I asked who hired them to attack me. and I heard the name Lockheed Martin. Okay, that's what I heard, Lockheed Martin. And I had heard of them before because I know that one of my subs had mentioned them as part of the military industrial complex. And I looked them up today, and they're an aerospace company. I always get the aerospace companies. And so I was like, okay, well then who hired them? Like, I want to know who put me on the list, who hired them. So I keep asking more and more questions. And today they were attacking me, just like about an hour ago, they were attacking me. I got a lot of messages around their systems and, people that they own, people that they frame, people that they're connected to. And so I asked them, I was like, who do you own? That was because I keep being shown the Pentagon. And I remember in my readings in 2019 or 20, I remember, when was those readings? I remember just seeing like the Pentagon just like empty. Like, that's what it felt like. It felt like it was empty. It almost felt like it was like a morgue. Like, there was nobody there. Like, I was like, hello, what happened to the Pentagon? That was the energies, okay? That was the energies in those psychic readings, that it just felt like it was like there was no one in there. And I keep seeing the Pentagon last night, and I kept seeing that, and I was like, Pentagon. I was like, what the hell? Like, what is going on with this group? So I asked today, and I said, who do you own in the Pentagon? Because I want to know. I want to fucking know. And the name I got is, I don't know if it's going to shock you, okay? It kind of shocked me, but I'm going to give you the name. The name I got was Steve Mnuchin. That's the name I got, Steve Mnuchin, okay? He was the U.S. Secretary of Treasury. He was he is, of course, everything's cutting out right now, right? He was an American investment banker and a film producer. I didn't know he was connected to any type of media. I thought that was interesting. I was like, oh, I mean, he was so red flag in the Trump administration. Served until 2021. All right. So yeah. So he is the energy that came up today. That's what came back to me when I was asking who they owned. And then they always say, we're more powerful than you. They always threaten me with their power, that they're going to kill me. They always threaten my life. They always say they're going to take me out. They always say that they own the world. Okay, these are the messages they're always giving me, that they're too powerful for me. They are constantly doing mind control programming where they're torturing me, and then they will say, no one cares about you, no one loves you, as they're trying to kill me. That's what it feels like, okay, energetically with these weapons. I mean, it's terrifying what they do to you. I keep trying to figure out who's on the, keeps cutting out. Dang a doodle dandy. I keep trying to figure out, who put me on the list, how I got on this list, who else they own. I'm trying to figure out who they own. When I ask who they own, I get like a plethora of people up. So I feel like they own a lot of people. And then I'm also been getting just stuff around, what is it? So we have okay. So then they said, we're too powerful for you. We know too many people. We're too strong. You'll never get us. You'll never be able to win. You'll never win. They're just going to take you out. And then I always get the messages. What was today's message? I was asking about Steve Mnuchin, and I was asking who they knew, or who owned them, or who owned Steve or something. I was asking who owned somebody. That was like my next question today. And then I got Emirates. I got United Emirates. And so that goes right back to Kushner, right? That's like right back to Kushner. So I was like, okay, all right, this is getting real interesting here, to try to see who the chain of command is here. So yeah, it just feels like it is, I don't know, multi-layered. Those are just the messages I'm getting. And those are the energies that are coming up around this. Okay. So it's just like really intense. Just everything that is surrounding this situation. I don't understand why they're doing these scenarios constantly. It almost feels like they're setting people up when they're doing these scenarios. Like, I'm getting messages that they frame people, like, often. Like, this group loves to frame people. I want to say they've imprisoned people before. They are really good with their technologies and their intelligence. The other day, I was trying to figure out who was attaching things to me and where these energies were coming from. And I was like, where are these energies coming from? And then I was getting a lab. And then I was like, what's the name of the lab? And I heard Met Labs. And I was like, Met Labs. And so I was like, what? Is that a real place? Is that real? So I don't really know anything about them. I really don't know who they are. And but I Googled something and I found something linked to Met Labs that does specialize in electromagnetic radiation and frequencies. They specialize in this type of stuff. And so I thought that was interesting because I never really put the two together, that there would be a lab that specializes in this type of technology, per se. So I don't know if that's actually the lab, but that was like the message that I got connected to who was attacking me the other night. So it just feels like they move you around, okay? They're like moving me around to different facilities, and then they are attacking me at those facilities. That's what it kind of feels like right now. But the fact that they tell me every day that they own the world, okay, and that they think that this is okay to do to people it's terrifying. It's terrifying. It's terrifying that I'm hearing Project Bluebeam coming through right now. So here's the thing. We have to just keep shining a light on all of this information. We have to bring it all to the light. Okay. I've been getting messages that they delete timelines after they attack people, or they delete timelines where they've committed any kind of crime. So it's very hard for the energies to show up in reality. It's kind of like these mystery energies, you know? And that's part of their animation systems or advanced animatrix systems that they use. So yeah, I just think it's just like a lot of stuff that needs to be uncovered right now, because these crimes are illegal. And the fact that they can just put on any human onto this list and torture them on the daily and destroy their life is incredulous. Like, I don't even know. There's like no words for it. Like, I'm just like, you know, like the people, when I hear the names, I'm just like, oh my God, you know, like, ugh, not them. You know what I mean? That's kind of I do like eye rolls. Like, I'm like, oh God, like, seriously, don't even tell me that they're involved in this shit. You know, it's just like a criminal enterprise. That's all it is. It's like a criminal enterprise. We have the crow coming up as I'm saying that. There's their crow. And the raccoon keeps coming up. There they are. The crow and the raccoon. There they are. The crow, the raccoon. The thing is, like, about all of this is that it's not just about the EMF blocking. I know you guys are trying to help and everything, but this has to stop. I mean, the what they are doing to people's lives is destroying them. And the amount of power that they have, or the amount of people they have gone after in high places, and who they own through this technology, that's what the red flag is right now. Like, that's what's concerning, is that they can do this to pretty much anyone, you know, and you're a job to them. And it's so isolating, because they're always in your freaking ear. They're always there 24 hours a day. They are creating these weird mind control plots, okay? They are using these microchips now. They have this advanced microchip technology. They have the mind reading technologies. They can read your phone. They can read everything, okay? They're in your shit. Like, that's the other thing, is like, they're always in your stuff. Like, they're always constantly around you. And it makes you feel like, and they're always searching, they're always digging. Why is that in your phone? Why do you have a picture of that? Why do you care? You know, like, that's the kind of shit that's going on all of the time with me. And for someone like me, I do care, and I am researching everything. I'm all over the place. I'm always getting messages. I'm always getting psychic hits on everything. And it's like, why is that in your phone? Why is she in Italy today? Why is she over in Italy? Why is she on the Amalfi Coast? What does she know? I mean, that's the messages I'm getting, like, constantly. Like, what are you doing? Who are you? Who are you? Who do you know? I mean, this is what they say to me all day long. It is just, it's like nonstop harassment, fear. They are constantly searching for something. They don't know what they're searching for, but they're just searching. Like, it's almost like they are in constant fear. They're in constant, like, paranoia mode. Like, they're constantly paranoid, like, constantly. And it just never goes away. Like, it's never ending. So here we got the tower coming through. Anyways, let me see if there's any other messages around this psychotic group that apparently owns the world. Let me see if there's any more information about this. I have the beanie cap, Austin, but it's not enough, okay? There's like, I need like a cap for my house. Like, I need, I mean, I keep getting this song Horchata. Winter's cold and where do you drink horchata? In the Middle East somewhere? Is there a specific region that is connected to horchata? Because I keep getting that song. An X-ray cap, Austin is mentioning right now, an X-ray cap. I want a cap that's like has alarm bells that go straight to the police department, okay? The minute a freaking weapon is attacking me, okay? That's the cap I want. I want the cap that alerts the police. Oh yeah, I went into the police station the other day, actually, and I was talking about this to them, and they said, we're really behind in that, and we don't have the ability to do anything around those technologies. Like, we're very, like, in the dinosaur ages on those technologies. And I was like, well, that's a problem. Thank you for not being no help whatsoever. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm so glad that my local police department is admitting how behind they are in technologies, and that there is absolutely nothing they can do about this. So, yeah. Kind of by design, it feels like. You've gone as well to the police stations. Yeah, it's kind of like disheartening when you're like, oh, good, I'm so glad that no one can even recognize this. Who would even be able to recognize a signal going to somebody's home that is of a certain high caliber frequency? Military? Because clearly, they're not going to do anything. So yeah, anyways. All right, y'all. Well, I will leave you guys there. It's just something I guess that we'll have to just keep coming to light. I just know they have bots for everything now. They have spy bots. It's all psychological warfare. It's neuro warfare. They can use dust bots, molecules. They have all kinds of like space caps that are ethereal that they attach to your light bodies, tracking systems, microchip systems. That's it. I'll just summarize like that. Those are the systems that they have. Not only that, they're trying to, they're using the radio waves, air waves to continue to like push out frequencies and energies that are lowering you, attacking you, all that stuff. I'm just seeing Turkey right now, is shouting out at me on my paper. So, and I'm hearing something about mind control portals. So I was discovering all of the portals in Turkey for my goddess school. And I had a feeling that those were linked just because I kept getting so strongly like Constantinople and the Mesopotamia. And I just kept getting these areas so strongly. So a lot of that information is in my goddess school, if you guys are interested in learning more about that. But I am getting something about the mind control portals right now. So anyways, I'm sending you guys so much love and blessings. If you guys are interested in signing up for my divine sorcery, don't forget to do that. And also, like I said, my goddess school starts today. It's a small video. It's 20 minutes long. And each day is a video to watch with a small assignment. And then on Wednesday, we meet live at 5:30. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay. Bye.